where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tigers offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him, I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. White wants to throw it. Getting some heat. Across the 25, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
That's so frustrating. I got you in the perfect situation. I get you in 3rd and long, more predictable. I know it's going to be a pass, and then Houdini pulls the rabbit out of the hat, makes something happen, scrambles around, gets the first down. Goodness gracious, this guy is so good.
Grab behind the line. It's Baptiste. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Auburn going to work with another first down. Running back searching for a hole. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Hit as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot.
Taking a shot on the first play. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they...
Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He found some daylight. It was time to make a house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge.
They fake it. The kicker's looking to pass. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead to 8. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. White going to attack through the air. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win. He's going to throw deep right side. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Kent State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory, and that's really the standard there in Northeast Ohio. They'll enjoy this one all week.
Fires to the right. Complete downfield.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He'll bring it back. It's Woolen. Oh, the ball's out on the return. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off them, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big 1st down.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what you do best. Throw the ball.
Looking for a man. It's Simmons. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
And they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
There's just not a lot of great play calls, guys, for third in California. So you hand it off, you try to get some of that yardage back, and see what happens next.
Finds his man enough for the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Ball still on the 34 after the incompletion. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's White. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it, and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise, and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting up. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it to the end zone, and it's picked off. The 40, the 30, past the 20. He just sets sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks when he picks up the first down. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
White wants to throw it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Spits it out to the back. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He'll ride his man on the option. Still on his feet. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now? 1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Bubba, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Moving away from pressure. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. They want to just keep throwing it. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. Finds his big tight end. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Line gets set. 1st down. White going to attack through the air. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They move the tight end all over. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back has it. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Gets it out fast. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Gets it out quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Scanning the field is Simmons. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Making the running back a weapon in the passing game makes it so difficult on the defense to cover everything.
No doubt. And listen, there's so many matchups across the board. If I'm playing offense.
What a snag by the defense. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He wants to pass it on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be a big loss on the play. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Leaves it with the running back. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The offense set for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pressure coming. And the defense. Quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Makes a connection. Bounced off his feet. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you got to love this if you're the defensive coordinator, because your defense stayed disciplined. They didn't over-pursue to the running back. They stayed home quick.
Ball was loose. Oh, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude...
And that one is picked off in the end zone.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making. Content
to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there today in Oxford. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. And he'll bring it back. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. The incompletion brings up a second down. To the air, it's Simmons. He's not afraid to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. quickly complete. The Rebels will hustle to the line. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. The quick out. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
He'll take another shot here. Catch in stride inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. The aerial assault continues. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. Trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's a fake. The fake, and he wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete off the fake field goal, and sometimes you just outsmart yourself. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. White wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful in making me honor the run. And another thing, there's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
They're going to run it. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. That'll be a loss of 3. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A strike downfield. He's loose. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He's off to the races. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Rebels trying to cash it in on first and goal. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Rebels want to move quickly. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. 10. What a bizarre turn of events. He scooped up the fumble and took it all the way back for 2. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Tackled, but he has a first down.
It must have been a brutal week for this defense preparing for this game because of all the different ways they can attack you and because of how athletic this quarterback is and how he can hurt you running the football. He just showed it to you right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll bring it back. It's Woolen. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Quickly to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to pass. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we played 3 quarters. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Fires toward the end zone. He's got it, up to tack one more onto that lead. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. They have the lead in a two-possession game and oddly lining up for an onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. They will score! Touchdown, Rebels! That ought to be enough to make this lead in. Forget the kick, he's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Works the middle. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Going up top on first down. It's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. White going to attack through the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it inside the 30. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the stomping has commenced. They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary too.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't miss. He lofts one down the sideline. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll throw it on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No special teams unit headed to the field again. They'll go for it for a 7th time. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail. Now you set the other team up for almost automatic points.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. White wants to throw it. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long.
And credit to the offense, sticking with the run, but, man, it's not working. And this defense is not budging. And we've seen them all season. They've been so dominant. I do think it's going to have to come through.
He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got to
He lobs one high down the left side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Fires to the big fella. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Comes out throwing on first down. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Makes the grab inside the 30. Continues to fight for yards. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. 2nd down coming up. To the air, it's Simmons. Touchdown, Rebels! And the route is on. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They want to see if they can score the deuce. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. At the 20, he's got space. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking at the future.
And the returner will be brought down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. To the air on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Quarterback checking off. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. He's not afraid to go deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves him, and it's on the ground. He picks it up, still on his feet. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And it's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll start this drive with a pass. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. The freshman able to get home with the sack. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On fourth down, going to the air. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. First down for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. Trying to find his man on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. After the misfire now on second down. White going to attack through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
He'll take the deep shot. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down, still trying to execute them.
It's a fake, and he wants to throw. Feeling some heat. And the pass falls incomplete on the fake field goal, and I'm not sure they'll go back to that one again. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David...